My name is Esau, the chairman of our Lagos District of Chartered Institute of Taxation of Nigeria. I'm a fellow of the institute. Annual taxation is a series of a program that we always have for sensitization of members about tax payments. It's always done on the first quarter of the year, in where we go to where we can meet many members. And of course, like one of the years, we went to the computer village and talked to them. It's one of the years also we went to the Alade market over there. And yesterday we went to Mechanic Village in Lausa. We talked to them, sensitized them of the payment of tax, of the need, and they also made their own requests known to us of what they are going through in the payment of taxes. So it's a program that at the end of it also have a symposium like today that we discuss the tax bill. Tomorrow, being a third day of the program, we visit an orphanage home. Then we always do that at least to show our social responsibility to the public. Of course, it does a lot of impact for those people that did not even know their own rights when it comes to tax payment, on what they're supposed to do, on what they ought to. For instance, if you have issues meeting up with let me say, the payment of the revenue of the tax authorities, we offer that service to you. When I mean we, our members, we offer that service to you at pro bono. We don't say, come and pay me for doing that. It's part of the services that we do and part of the annual tax week that we do. It's of help to members of the public that do not even know their rights on taxation. Because it's not all the bill that they send to you that is actually correct. Of course, somebody needs to see that if the bill sent to me from the tax authority, are they right, are they correct, and for you to pay the right amount.
My name is Yomi Olugbenro. I'm a partner at Deloitte, and it's been an interesting conversation here at the Lagos and District Society of CITS conversation on the Nigerian tax bill. I think the conversation today has been very engaging. It's one of the things that is important for all professionals to really get into the nitty-gritty of the provisions. There's a lot of debate and conversations around the Nigerian tax bill that is, fueled by limited knowledge and insight on what the provision is. So what the Institute has done today is to enable its members to be sufficiently educated about what the provisions of the bills are, and this gives them the opportunity to be able to contribute and prepare and ensure that we truly leverage the potential that the reforms actually portends. Yeah, I think the real focus of my session today has actually been to provide what you call the real essence of why the reform is needed. I think from the conversation it is very clear that the reform touches on virtually everyone within the polity and within the economy. The incentive provided for individuals, the incentive provided for small businesses, some of the provisions that are aimed at making doing business in Nigeria easy, and also some of the stringent rules that taxpayers and businesses also need to be aware of so that they can run their business in a way that is compliant and consistent with the laws, and they can avoid penalties and get the benefit of the system. Yeah, my message to all Nigerians is that they should take time to familiarize themselves with the provisions of the bill. And I could say, like someone who has interacted with the bills before, I could say without any iota of doubt that there is something beneficial for everyone in that bill. Whether you are an individual, whether you are an SME, whether you are a medium business or a large business, there is at least one provision or another that will be of benefit to you. So let's embrace it. Let's welcome it. If some of the concessions that has been given, is one of the ways by which we're going to get this bill passed across the line, I believe it is still a worthwhile, steps to take. And I'm really looking forward to the passage of the bill so that we can have in our hands brand new regulations that can really modernize our tax system. Yeah, the taste of the pudding, as they say, is really in the eating. And we believe that when this bill is passed, there's going to be a lot of work that will be required in implementation. We've spoken so much about technology. We've spoken so much about building capacity. We've spoken so much about information sharing and letting the public understand the new terrain. So these are going to be the challenges, but I believe that the benefits really outweigh all of the challenges, and I'm really looking forward to the new era when these bills are passed.